No girls' night is complete without an extensive list of your favorite romantic comedies. But thankfully, Netflix has a plethora of options to choose from. Sometimes, current blockbuster romantic comedies don't entertain as much as movies from the 2000s did. There is a special nostalgia and feeling when it comes to watch movies such as a teen film like Sleepover or everyone's a guilty pleasure, 13 Going on 30, starring Jennifer Garner. Your heart can't help but flutter at the back and forth flirting and strategy of trying to win someone over. If it is your turn to host the next rom-com night in, here's a helpful list to get you started. Welcome to the Ardent Blogger, a channel for all the curiosity lovers who want to know something different every day. Today, we are back with an amazing video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you are missing out a lot. Number 10. Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. Matthew McConaughey is a good bet all around when it comes to film. You would remember him in the highly watched rom-com, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Since then, McConaughey has kept his spot in rom-com films. In Ghost of Girlfriends Past, rom-com gets intertwined with the classic Christmas tale, A Christmas Carol. McConaughey is a famous photographer who is full of himself and is a notorious womanizer. At his brother's wedding, he gets reacquainted with a childhood friend who stole his heart, Jennifer Garner. He believes love is not real and is soon visited by a series of ghosts in the form of different women in his life. Will he leave his playboy ways and realize love was there all along before it's too late? Number 9. A Cinderella Story. A Cinderella Story had to be included in the list for the logical reason for it being one of the most popular teen rom-com films during its time. Hilary Duff was at the height of her teen career and everyone drolled over Chan Michael Murray. The duo, combined with a modernization of the Cinderella story, created a cult classic. Duff idolized her father until her wicked stepmother, Jennifer Coolidge, came into the picture. Her father tragically dies and her world turns upside down. Her stepsisters and stepmother torment her. She is a nobody until she masquerades as Cinderella at her high school dance. She catches the eye of Murray, the popular quarterback, who is determined to find out her real identity. Number 8. Failure to Launch. Matthew McConaughey is back, and this time with Sarah Jessica Parker. The concept behind Failure to Launch's storyline, marrying true for some. McConaughey is 35 years old and does well with the ladies. The problem is he still lives at home with his parents. His parents are fed up and hire an expert. Parker believes men live at home because they have low self-esteem, but this is not the case for McConaughey. Sarah starts to develop feelings for McConaughey, which has never happened before in previous projects. Tripp develops feelings of his own, but is unaware of Sarah's true intentions. Number 7. Life as We Know It. An unlikely romance sparks between two completely opposite individuals as they work together to take on the responsibility of being godparents. Katherine Heigl and Josh Duhamel hate each other after being set upon on a blind date by their best friends. Years later, their best friends get married and have a child named Sophie. They are appointed godparents, but never expected to be appointed legal guardians of Sophie when her parents passed away. As they deal with the struggles of raising a young child, they must put their differences aside and realize their true feelings. Number 6. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day takes an ensemble cast to tell various stories about love on Valentine's Day. There are various storylines of failed love, new love, and traitorous love that are all in some way connected. Ashton Kutcher is a florist who proposes to his girlfriend who says yes, but later backs out. Jennifer Garner, a schoolteacher, falls in love with a doctor, unaware that he is married. One of Jennifer's students, Edison, sends flowers to his teacher. Edison's babysitter Grace is ready to have a relationship with her boyfriend. Meanwhile, her two best friends are in the early stages of young love. Multiple stories happen at once to show that love is not always easy. Number 5. He's Just Not That Into You. At some point in the 2000s, everyone knew about the film, He's Just Not That Into You. It involves a distinct group of individuals and their stories about their romantic problems. The film focuses on 4 groups of relationships. Jennifer Goodwin misreads the romantic signs of her dates and befriends the bar owner, named Alex. Scarlett Johansson, Bradley Cooper, and Jennifer Connelly play a game of tug-of-war between infidelity, marriage, and lies. Anna and Connor develop a relationship that moves too fast. Connor finds love in Anna's friend. Beth and Neil struggle between the dilemma of one wanting to marry and the other opposed to the idea. Number 4. She's Out of My League is a must when it comes to out of the ordinary rom-coms. It stars Jay Baruchel and Alice Eve as Kirk Kettner and Molly McLeish. Kirk is considered a nerd and had an unequal relationship with his ex. While working at his job as a TSA officer, he meets Molly, a gorgeous blonde who everyone agrees is completely out of his league. Nonetheless, Molly agrees to a date, much to everyone's surprise. While happy to be dating Molly, Kirk feels inadequate and believes she is too perfect for him. Number 3. The Ugly Truth did well at the box office, making more than double the original budget. Abby Richter is a workaholic as a producer for a morning TV show. She firmly believes in true love, but has a rigorous checklist that her dates have to fulfill. One day, she watches a show called The Ugly Truth by Mike Chadway. He is crude, masochistic, and believes love is a scam. Their fates intertwine as he begins working for her show. He tries to help her see the error of her ways and get a man. Along the way, Chadway breaks his own rules and starts to fall for Abby. Number 2. MonsterinLaw. You can't say no to including the film MonsterinLaw on your list of films to watch on your night in. Jennifer Lopez plays Charlie Cantillini, a temp worker who meets Dr. Kevin Fields, played by actor Michael Vartan. Things move fast, but it's love. The only problem is that Kevin's mother disapproves entirely. She looks for any possibility of ruining their relationship, especially after he proposes out of the blue. Charlie and her mother-in-law, Viola, are stuck in a game of wits and sabotage to see who gets to keep Kevin. Will seeing her son lose the best thing in his life be worth it for Viola's selfish needs? Number 1. Hitch. The rom-com film Hitch is a classic in the genre. Starring actors Will Smith as Alex Hitch Hitchens and Eva Mendes as Sarah Melas. Hitch didn't have the best luck with women in his youth until he was cheated on. He decided to become a date doctor to help men woo women. He meets Albert Brenneman, who wants to woo a client at his firm who is also a celebrity. As he coaches Albert, he meets reporter Sarah Melas. They start to develop feelings for one another. Turmoil arises as Sarah's friend is blindsided by a man who claims to have gotten help by the date doctor. Sarah becomes hellbent on finding the date doctor, unaware that it's Hitch. We are glad you have made till the end. We have handpicked the videos which we recommend you watch next. Feel free to talk to us on our social media channels or on our website theardentblogger.com about any recommendations or suggestions.